Damn, what is up with the squad? It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies in the building. Y'all know what it is. It's the CC show. Coach Coleman, what's happening?
Jump. I'll make it jump. No. Okay. All right. We got.
What's going on, Coach?
What's going on that Thursday night lights, or should I say Thursday night fights?
Oh yeah, got
Was it on the card?
What's happening? What's happening?
What up, though?
Today, not the 31st. Today was a good day for hoops. Emily, yeah, Scully Coleman in the building. What up, Mr. The Hoops? Oops, heard we had brawls, scoring records. It just went down. The SEC just lit. MJ, what up, though? What up? Political Lil S. Dot. Yeah, what's happening? Coach, yeah, it was action. It was lights, camera. You say lights, camera, hoops, huh? It was lights, camera, hoops tonight.
2-piece in the elbow.
Trying to get settled. Okay. Charmaine Thomas, what's happening, fam? Y'all come on in. Paris Milan, what's up?
Let me go like the old school. You situated?
Oh man, I'm trying to get situated in here.
Charmaine.
Getting situated. Making sure everything is going. I'm getting error messages over here. I'm trying to clear up. So we got Cal and North Carolina's in a tight one.
Yeah. In third quarter,
look like they still playing.
No scoring.
But we had some other action tonight. What was going on tonight?
Well, we gonna save the brawl for last because that was fun. That wasn't a brawl. That was Thursday night fights, ladies. That was college special. I thought it was a competitive fight. Anyway, the Ducks. What about the Ducks? The Ducks and the Spartans.
The Ducks and the Spartans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Michigan State. Come on down.
Ducks was on that. The Ducks were
I still don't believe in the Ducks.
Mm-hmm. They were on the Oregon Ducks were on their Aflac like that against the Michigan State Spartans. Deja Kelly had 10 and 7. She was 3 rebounds shy of a double. Scott for Oregon had 12. Thalati had 10. Michigan State Spartans had 59 points. Oregon had 63. Halleck for Michigan State had 12. Aralt for Michigan State, 14 and 9, 1 rebound shy to be in the double club today. Van Sloot 10, not Sloot. Van Sloot 10 for Michigan State had 14. Let's go to Florida State, 104. Boston College, 80. Florida State, Timpson, double club on a Thursday night is going up on a Thursday. She got the double. Timpson, 21 and 11, double club for you, Timpson. Williams had 10 points. Latson, 21 and 8. She was two two ribby shy of the double club. Gordon had 13 and Bowles 11. It was your regular contributors for Florida State Seminoles. Boston College, Sidbury. I don't know. It sounds like that Pop Tart brand and flavor that never made it to the shelf. Pass me the Sidbury. Sidbury had a double club though. 60, 28 and 10. Not 60 points. 28 and 10. Todd had 14. And Green, it's not easy being Green, had 13 points. Let's go to North Carolina State. North Carolina State 90. Wake 83. Maybe Wake is getting woke. I don't know. Play on words. You take it how I say it. You take it how I give it, how I say it. But they played it. Trigger. She pulled the trigger and she scored 12 points for North Carolina State. Brooks had 18. Rivers 13. We went from the Brooks to the Rivers. And then James at 17 for North Carolina State. Let's go to Wake. Hines had 10. Therakoff had 25. And Williams 11. And then Conley. I wonder if she's related to Mike Conley that played in the NBA. Just wonder. It had 29. I peeked in at the last moment with some of my friends in the mansion here. We were watching the Texas Mizzou game. Mizzou was trying to be on the move. Mizzou 61 and Texas 70, and they're currently at the 5 spot in the rankings. And so we have Mizzou Randall 22 points, Slaughter 10, Jude. Is it Jude or Judd? Tell me how I pronounce it right. Tell me how I'm working. When I see the two Diesels, Judd, like Winona Judd. Okay, she's 13. Texas, Booker, Texas Hold'em. And they were hooking the horns, right? Hook 'em horns today. Booker had 14. This is a new guard. A guard didn't play. She's in the scorebook. I was practicing it. I'm messing up. Mawinda Tonda had 12 points. Jones had 17, and Texas finds a way to walk out of there with a victory tonight over the Mizzou Tigers. Let's go to Notre Dame. Hey, they got the knife over there, and her name is Hidalgo, Swiss Army knife. She can do quite a few things. They're at the number 3 spot in the poll, 71, 77, and Virginia Tech Hokies 61 for the Hokies. Baker had a double, 17 and 11. Michaud had 10. Eek had 13. We go to Notre Dame. Miles had 15. Hidalgo, watch her go, had 30 points. Carlin had 12. Vandy took care of Florida Gators. Have they had a conference win yet?
I think Florida beat somebody. I think they did get a win. Off the top of my head, I don't remember who, but for some reason, I think Florida did get a win. I think so.
Vandy, the Commodores, right?
I think they are. I think they are the Commodores.
Commodores?
I think so.
Everything will be all right. It's coming back. I don't know.
I think you're right on that one.
99. Florida 86. Kyle, double for Florida, 23 and 12. McGill had 20 points. Reynolds had 12. Warren had 15. Here is the thing, very impressive tonight. Blakes had 53 points. That is almost 75 to 80% of their offense tonight. And Moore had 22 and 7, 3 points shy. We're going to talk about this LSU in Oklahoma.
Well, I mean, what did you think? What did you think?
Not a damn piece of defense. That's what we're going to start with first.
I mean, Mikaylah Williams, she had 37 points. I think 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. I think she was 7 to 12 from 3.
Both of them played to each.
I don't think maybe she missed one free throw. I mean, she was on a heater.
This
She got on a heater.
this is a game where both teams played to both of their strengths, and it came down to possessions. In the fourth, that's what it comes down to. It came down to possession. I mean, 107 to 100. Defense was far in between.
I mean, the defense was far and few between, but I also think like Oklahoma lost it, even though it was 107 to 100, and they were making a push at the end, and they got within one. And to me, the game was lost way earlier. The game was lost way earlier. Like,
was it with the and did the coach get the tech early?
So the coach got the tech, but this what took me out for the game. Has everybody had a chance now to go back and see Mulkey slap the notebook out of Coach Money's hand? Have y'all had a chance to see that? Please make sure you see her slap that notebook out of because for me it's Simone Augustus' response, because she's like, somebody knocks something out your hand, usually you reach down to go get it. She like looked at her hand and looked at her and looked at the ground. Like, hey, you didn't got out of hand.
Right.
You taking the outrage a little too far for me. So I wanted to start right there for my coaches that's in the chat, you as well. As an assistant coach, you stand up doing your work, I got my notebook. I mean, slapped it out of her hand like that. Okay, tell me, how do you feel about that? And then, like you slapped it out my hand, and I'm inside a building where I got a statue out front. Talk to me about it. I don't understand, boss. Cause see, I smack the shit out of you.
Right.
You don't I'm a grown up. You don't just smack nothing out of my hand. Okay, tell me, please.
Yeah, I mean, for the sake of the team, Coach Simone Money, she did the right thing, and you handle behind closed doors. You don't want to do that in front of the team, but you have it out. I had an incident when I was assistant for Division III at Drew University. It was a freshman top players. We was playing the top 25 team, and it was Scranton University. They were in the top 25, and we're playing a close game. And I bet one of our top players fouled out. I mixed the book up. I didn't connect, and that coach, my head coach, which was happened to be black head coach, and he knew my godfather, and that's probably how I got the job. And he turned around and said, you messed up. He's like, F you. He was like in a heated moment. And he said the whole word, so after that, I didn't say anything, because at that point you got to continue to coach to the game and keep it together for the team, for the players. You can't have a commotion amongst the staff in front of it, but everybody goes through that. I'm not saying it's great tactics. I'm not saying it's respectful, but I'm sure that'll be the last time Mulkey do that, because I'm sure Simone's going to set her straight and probably cuss her out a few times. But when you care about your players, you're not going to address it right there in front of the players, because you care about the growth and development. It's a tough position to be in, but trust me, they're going to have it out the way they need to. That's not going to slide. So that's, it's unprofessional. National TV, Division I coach. That's a great player. So that's totally out of hand. That's a player that knows their stuff and that has some type of coaching experience before she came to you. So I did
nothing to you.
Sometimes it's like, is that some narcissist? Like, are you crazy?
I'm just getting the notes. I'm just marking it down.
Right.
I ain't getting nothing to you, man.
It's like, are you crazy?
It's right around the. For those of y'all that's looking for it, it's like right around that 5. The trouble starts about the 5:18 mark in the third quarter. About the 5:18 mark in the third quarter.
Yeah, no.
And the team had got a flopping tech.
Who got a flopping tech?
You think Kim showed a sign of power? They got a tech against them for flopping, and she
Kim
crashed out.
I think Kim is borderline narcissist. Yes. Simone ain't scared of her.
Nah, it's not even about being scared, but it is like a respect thing. But then too, like we just adults. So we're see. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
At what
Huh?
other job? So at your day job, if you have one in the office, is it okay for your boss to crash out and smack a memo out your hand?
That's never happened to me. And I only go in the office 3 days a week. So
But I mean, you wouldn't expect that to happen at your day job. You know what I mean?
and
Like you
nobody
just
even check. Nobody in check. Because you go postal on site. Gah, 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 gah. You know what I mean? On site. You going in, right? So it was like I said, it was unprofessional.
it,
It was
it,
very unprofessional of Kim. And
you
she
throw your
knows
own.
it.
Oh no, you throw your own stuff on the ground.
Right.
Your own
Don't
stuff on the ground, ma'am.
I don't care how upset you are. Throw your water bottle, your clipboard.
Simone was like,
Look, are you crazy? Are you crazy? Like
yeah,
she,
it was a bit too much. You said it's a tactic that Kim used, the 48 laws of power. Hmm.
nah, that's you might want
Hmm.
to read that. That's I didn't get that in that when I read. I listened to that 3 times. I must have missed that part because I listened to that audiobook 3 times. So enlighten me, whoever posted it.
What do you mean, Darnell? Mo was looking like, what up with Kim? Yeah, like I don't remember this part of the contract. You know what I
You
mean?
get this contract and shove it in your ear. You know what I'm saying?
Huh,
Well, yeah, I ain't
yeah.
read it. I list Audible book, Bree Wayne. If you want to be technical, all right, technicalities. I got ADD, so I
Kim looked like
listen
a
to a
child.
book better than I read like this. Okay. Bree Wayne always giving me a hard time. I'm about to break down right now because she just pressuring me with these chats, Breezy.
Exactly. She didn't move for almost a minute.
Huh?
Yeah, Simone didn't move for almost a minute.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
like,
she had to do her breathing, her foresight breathing, her meditative breathing, man.
I mean, it was something that probably been transpiring between the two. Simone seen that before. Mulkey acts a fool on the sidelines the entire game, but slapping something on my hand, what that got to do? What that got to do with me? See, throw your notes on the floor. You kept coming to see if I went live. He was seeing what is going on. Oh, we was in the Discord watching. We was just in the Discord watching hoops today. It's a problem deep between them two. It's bigger than basketball to me when I see that. Okay. So the showing, are they gonna go on Twitter and drag the Oklahoma girl like they did Camilla? Of course not.
Nah,
Probably deeper.
it's
It's
nah,
probably deeper. I got you.
it's not South
So
Carolina. It's another white coach, Oklahoma. So they're not going to drag Oklahoma like that. I mean, let's just be honest. I'm gonna be very straight to the point. And I'm not really fond of that Oklahoma head coach either. She got something going on with her too.
who?
The Oklahoma coach, she get in my skin. Look, I don't just turn me off. Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know. I don't know much about her. I don't
Yeah,
pay.
she
I
is.
don't pay attention.
Anybody, I'm
Not
not
like
trying to
that.
be. I am being critical because they very double standardish on my own folks. So yeah, it was like it was like Trailer Park Divas coaching against each other tonight. That's
Really?
what I saw. It was Trailer Park Divas coaching against each other. LSU Oklahoma. That's the best way I could describe it.
So yeah. Okay. I hear you. Uh. Okay. So yeah, I'm with you. You should have enough restraint and awareness not to disrespect your assistant coaches. Or
Right.
not to disrespect anybody. Yeah, Trailer Park Divas. It sounds like a new show on WeTV, but never mind. I didn't want to go there. Crash Out Kims. Okay. Yeah. It sounded like a new show coming out, so I just left it alone. It did. They ain't gonna say nothing about their tactics. Oklahoma was absurd. Trailer Park, good description. I would watch. You would watch. That's that. See. I watch Love After Lockup, so
Man,
I cannot judge.
right.
Trailer Park Divas. I just could imagine. So many different things went through my mind with the with that. Kim doesn't respect black people. You don't think Kim respects black people? Kim always give you Trailer Park vibes. Really? Okay, like pulling herself up out the bootstraps. She don't come from money kind of thing.
She
Okay,
doesn't.
new reality
No.
TV, Trailer Park Divas. I don't know, Coach Coleman, the producer. But tonight showed me that this year Mikaylah is LSU's second best player. Okay, so was there any doubt that Mikaylah was the second best player?
Is who?
And okay, let's find out. Are we all in agreement? Who is the best player at LSU?
Right
Let's see if we
now,
all in
I feel
agreement.
like Michaela's playing best right now. To me, she's playing. I mean, Big Four is doing her thing, but I think just I feel more comfortable with what Mikaylah has been doing consistently. I have to give Mikaylah credit for her body of work this season. So. Morrow too. I apologize, Morrow. You're right. Excuse me.
I think Morrow is the best player on the team. Okay.
Yeah. She
Some
don't have a
said
jumper, but she's
MK Sounds like
consistent too.
Morrow.
It's between Morrow and Mikaylah. Yeah, that's a great point. I gotta backtrack a little bit. Thank you for bringing that up. I totally blanked out on Morrow. So Morrow and Mikaylah. Yeah, so, for sure. I think they're right there. ADR. I smile. Got jokes. Osmo said ADR. ADR looked like the Pillsbury Dope from Ghostbusters now. Remember when remember they say you need to think about something else. Remember they said that on Ghostbusters?
So nah, you said Ghostbusters. I wasn't a big Ghostbusters kid. The song was cool because that was Ray Parker Jr., but the movie, you seen it once, you seen it twice.
Next
So
on
I'm
Trailer
looking
Park
at
Divas. Say no,
what
okay.
why do y'all think Morrow or MK Dub is the best player on the team?
I think they've been meeting the moments in the light, in the spotlight. They've been meeting the moments and clutch shots.
So I remember Kaylin Gilbert closing the show for them 3 times. I remember Flau'jae calling game with a bank shot 3. I don't remember Morrow closing the game. And I think I remember MK Dub closing the game with a 3. And when I look
Right.
at the stats, Flau'jae is the leading scorer, then Morrow, then MK Dub, down to like 15.9 points. Flau'jae is up around 20 points.
Yeah, I feel like it's just more clutch moments or just how I don't think how Michaela's going about a game that stands out because everyone even in the chat has mentioned Mikaylah and Morrow instead of Flaw. I think Flaw uh has the more just leadership role. That's just expected of her because she's been there. I don't know if if that makes sense.
I mean, they're about even on assists, they're about even on steals. Flau'jae is closer to 2 steals a game. Flau'jae gets about
Zane.
one and a half more rebounds, and then she scores about 4 more points than Mikaylah.
Yeah, I
So
think
I don't
Morrow's
know.
a speed racer though. She go speed racer, go.
Michaylah's been more consistent. I don't see Big Four as a leader. Okay.
Okay. Deke Williams. Great point. Great point. Thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, Dick, I agree with you. I think Flau'jae is probably the best overall player, complete package. I wasn't talking about who right now. When you talk about just skill set, who's the best player on the team? To me, if I'm talking about skill set, it would be Flau'jae, then Mikaylah, then Anissa.
Okay. I kind of saw it just the way you asked it. I was in the context of the season and what I've been able to watch and see as far as games. So it's kind of how my brain was wired was going with it. So that's how you got my answer.
None of them play defense, John Antoinette. Tell me about the LSU player that play defense. None of them.
None.
This is why they had a 107 to 100 point game today, because they don't play defense and Oklahoma don't play defense.
Look, well, look at the
If it
defense.
came down to somebody had to lock somebody down, who you
Not going.
probably Flau'jae would be the one that you would say, Flau'jae, get him. None of them have a shutdown defense.
Is this Mike going?
I don't think Morrow plays defense. She might get some blocks with people that's going in there, but I don't think Morrow is gonna walk out and just she bully, but I don't think Morrow gonna walk out, pull her shorts up, and just D nobody up. But I could be wrong. I'm happy to go look at the game where she was D'ing somebody up. Let me know.
But I think Deke says, "Yeah, I don't think that Morrow plays out of control with wild shots. She never." A lot of that's just fatigue, playing a lot of minutes. To me, also, you're gonna throw up wild shots when you don't have enough rest. So,
I don't see it. It's lost on defense. Smith pushed on that girl.
Well, real defense, please stand up. Please stand up. You know what I mean? Well, defense.
Yeah, but we was just talking about this in the Discord. LSU's defense is to try to outscore you.
I don't think that's a secret, right?
I just think that's what their defensive plan is. We're gonna outscore you.
Well, I mean, that was definitely the showing tonight. Oklahoma.
I mean, yeah, she gave Powell Hill, but I think she might. I don't. How tall is Flau'jae? They really need a point guard. Morrow's a very good defender. She can defend on the perimeter. That's how she gets most of her steals. Okay. Yeah, y'all tell me the game that she was locking somebody down on the perimeter, or tell me the offensive threat that she really locked down. I'm happy to go look at it. I don't see it.
I mean, I get what you're saying, political level, but we're talking about team defense. Having pride, keeping teams to certain points per game. Giving up 100 points.
Force 5'11".
Yeah, I thought she was 6 foot. Okay, she's 5'11".
Oh yeah, go watch it from the beginning, Michelle. Force 5'11". Sooners definitely sick after coming back for 20.4 points and still losing the end. They were never going to come back.
So the two players were ejected, right?
Yeah.
So that means they got to sit out one game, or?
I believe so. Yeah, they got to sit out one game. But I mean, it's basketball. To me, I mean, it went exactly how it was supposed to go. You pushed her down, I got to push you down. Now, y'all supposed to rally around her getting pushed down and me getting thrown out and go win the game. They didn't have it like that.
Yeah, I mean, but that started because someone said earlier, Oklahoma are hack attacks. Just like LSU and Oklahoma play defense the same way, MAA style.
And that's what we got tonight. It was a good chippy MMA type battle. It was that type of battle. I mean, they threw elbows. It was elbows that went above the shoulders into people's throats, pushing people down. It was all that.
Excuse me, MMB, mixed martial basketball. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me.
Not even close to Raymond. Who is their best guards? Are they back to this guard issue again? No. Kim said Poa broke a team rule in press. She violated the team rules. Morrow won't pop out definitely like Angel, but she does better than the guards defensively. Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like, being the best of the worst is not necessarily worth celebrating to me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just because she the best of a bunch of bad defenders is not gonna have me be like, oh, she can defend. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Like, I don't see it like that.
Him down there inflicting trauma on them, young adults, man.
I don't know. I think Joyce was cooking. I think Joyce was cooking every big LSU put out there. So I mean, that's all I really got to go on. Is what I seen out there. I don't watch them that often, but when it was time to play with the Gamecocks, Joyce got the work down there.
Yeah, it was the
And then
battle of the.
for all of that defense, you was up 21. How you lose that 21-point defense, that 21-point lead, down to one?
No defense. That's
With
how
all
we just talked about it.
with all that defense you play. No big can save a team with guards that give up straight line drives and backdoor cuts. Nah. I remember playing the fourth quarter. Wolfenbarger had 4 fouls. Beers had 4 fouls. She had Beers on her back. The PG never threw her the ball. They ended up turning the ball over. No point
No
guard.
point guard. No point guard.
So, with all those guards there, all them guards she went on the ball, she didn't buy no point
She don't
guard.
have a floor. She don't have a floor general. She don't have a facilitator. She has. She has. She needs a guard that has. Scouting skills.
Well, so what I didn't know about Oklahoma was the young woman that got thrown out of the game. Was she their point guard? Who was she? Oh, yeah, man, listen, nobody complaining about your win.
Right.
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, win is a win. We're not even talking about the win.
Look, he had to participate. Lawrence Jacobs had to get a participation grade. He had to participate.
We controlled that LSU game for the second quarter to the end. Plus, we had a bad shoot night. Yeah, that was with defense. The guards started turning the ball over. None of those guards are point guards, and Dave Wilson looks bad. Ooh. Okay, Brittany, damn. Let us know how you really feel.
You came in hard. Heavy hitters.
LSU is not a good defensive team, according to their coach, who has said that 22 times. I believe her. When people tell you who they are, believe them, political Lil.
Right.
They not get good. I believe them. She plays good D, the OU player who got thrown out. Okay, she played good defense. But was she been able to facilitate their offense for them? Or they just don't have a point guard? Guarantee LSU chirping. It's like death in Texas. What the fuck? They got to go star on the back.
And the ice cream sandwich. Marcus, don't forget the ice cream sandwich at lunch.
Y'all wanted it to be a physical game. I think y'all wanted a physical game with them.
I mean, it seemed like some, Trailer Park Diva tension from the get-go. Battle of the dirty blondes.
It was a very good game. It was a great game for a Thursday night.
Bad built bleach blondes. I'm sorry. I'm having that Tourette syndrome. Just say what come out my mouth.
LSU also lucky OU turned the ball over 50 million times and missed a bunch of free throws. And you see Angel paid her mom house off. Nope, I didn't see that today. The only thing I saw today about Angel was that she got a new McDonald's meal. The Angel Special.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? The Angel Special. She's the first female athlete to have her own signature meal. But that's dope. She paid her mom house off. But she got a signature meal today too. They was up 21 and they began playing yo, it's my turn now. It's your turn now. It's my turn. Type of offense, low IQ. Yeah, coach. A bad build body, all that. Tennessee will beat them in the tournament. Ooh. You think the refs let the game get out of hand? I don't know if they seen it coming. And somebody said that there was some pushes before that. I think MJ said it was some pushes.
I mean, you can't catch everything down low, and I think that was just the tension between the team. It's gonna happen regardless, because Beers was already turned up anyway. It was already high alert. You know what I mean? I think it was already high alert. It seemed like when I watched that first half, it seemed like it was already that type of, you know what I'm saying? That type of energy from.
That was the time they was on already.
Yeah,
Coach,
it was just
that was the time they was on. Okay, see, Coach say he seen it. You seen it coming. So
yeah, I mean,
if you're Oklahoma, do you come in there thinking you got to try to mix it up with them to make the game?
Well, you got to make some more strategic substitutes to protect, try to protect your best player. Especially, I mean, you're adult. You feel the energy, and when you see that, you try to protect the players you're going to need down the stretch, and so you got to try to substitute more, try to make up that you kind of see where the tension is coming from, what players, and just kind of move it around better. But I mean, coulda, shoulda, woulda, potato.
I get it.
It was a white coach on white coach crime tonight. So
I mean, it won't be, and it won't get nearly that type of coverage, right? It won't get that type. Like,
right.
It won't be. It won't. They were hyping up more the fact that she had knocked the book out of Coach Money's hand than anything else.
See, I would have Bruce Leroy clipped her. A little. I would have been done that night.
This is why I'm where I'm at.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I would have been done that night because she would have got leg slide swipe and fell
Yeah,
right on that sideline so hard. Look, look, I will look.
Yeah, it's no because there's no reason to just be rude.
Yeah, that's belittle. That's unnecessary. That's an adult. That's an adult. And even if it's a player, you don't do that to a player. Something wrong, something psychological, something wrong with you. Do this seriously.
Mm-hmm. If I had been on the floor, I would have been arrested.
Yeah. I would have slide tackled her right onto the ground so hard she hit that. I ain't even gonna lie. I would have lost it. Simone is a good one. Money is a good one. I don't. Woo. Like I would have had. They would have look. The school would have restraining order that night, real quick.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Don't put your hands on me, Roman. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not right on site. Marcus JTV, I said that. This is why I know I'd have been fired. I'd have been fired. You're not just gonna slap something out of my hand like what the fuck is that about?
They would have took an early TV.
You can see it's natural reactions. It's natural reactions to stuff. Now you talking about you couldn't control yourself. You were just so mad you lost control and slapped my notebook out my hand. I would have probably lost control and smacked the shit out of you. Because that's the type of reaction that you get that you give to somebody that do some disrespectful shit like that. Like I don't know.
Well, Darnell Miller, that's
Simone Augustus. Simone Augustus is better than me.
That's slave tactic. Call it what it is, though. Now, if that's how we looking at it. Yeah, I see like this. I would have been like through the right. Like I agree with you. But
oh yeah, Drip did something like that to Boyer. Oh yeah, wall to wall coverage. Interrupt. We interrupt this game to let you know that Coach Staley slapped the book out of Boyer. They'd interrupt. It'd have been impromptu announcements all over women's basketball everywhere. We interrupt this show. You hear me? It's a little girl in there, exactly, and that's why she on site. But see, I'm not gonna say that Simone didn't deal with it because, like y'all said, it could be a conversation that they have.
No.
Hey, cool. You calm down now. Good. Let me holler at you.
Yeah.
Could be, and that's a good way to deal with it. But understand, in the heat of the moment, no, what's wrong with you? Right. And then we can both talk about what we could have did different in the situation when we calm down.
I mean, but the thing is Simone handled it. Unfortunately, well, she put in a situation where she knew Simone wouldn't retaliate because Simone cares about the play. You can't. It's So that to me, I call it what it is. That's a plantation method. Tactics, that's a white.
How do I respect you though, Coach, and you letting her treat you like that?
Huh?
How do I respect you, Coach, and you getting your book smacked all over? Man, you see what Kim say. Man, Coleman, that's that bullshit, Coleman. She smacked your book out your hand, Coleman. See what I'm saying? Coleman, you'll get your book smacked out your hand, Coleman.
Right. I mean, look, I got cussed at, and so that's probably where I only stayed there one more season because I probably lost my respect. I mean, head coaches got to learn too.
It was nothing. It was nothing. You said Don did do Nikki McCray like that, slapped her book out her hand. I didn't. So Kim Mulkey is throwing a tantrum about a flopping tech. She goes all off. I mean, she's it ain't like she just out of control, and then she gets by Simone Augustus and just smacked her notebook out her hand. So for me, they was disrespectful.
No.
But did Dawn
Yeah.
do Nikki McCray like that? Oh, you asking if Dawn did Nikki McCray like that? No, I got you. No,
Right.
okay. I thought you were saying, but she did. I misread. I got you. I just saw Simone like what? I'm telling you, she didn't move. She was stood still. It was that, like your mortgage passed in front of your eyes and your car note passed in front of your eyes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These are the types of decisions that she's making in this moment, and I understand. But see, the thing is, you did that to me in a building that I'm standing in that my statue is in front of. You ain't
Right.
just
My
do this anywhere.
statue.
My statue is here. How disrespectful of you. See, you owe me an apology. Did she in the press conference say,
Right.
my bad for disrespecting my assistant coach like that on national TV?
No. No.
But she should have.
That's what you call when crackers going wild.
That's some out of control wild shit right there.
It
To
is,
me.
man.
And maybe and y'all may say, says you reading too much into it, it's the heat of the moment.
No,
Now,
man.
some stuff ain't the heat of the moment. And
She showed her slip.
some stuff that you
Smokey
got
showed her
you
slip.
got to
She showed
I'm
herself.
I'm an on site type of person. And I
Yeah.
may have to apologize to you after I check you, but you're gonna understand where I'm going. You didn't mean that? Okay, well my bad. Just in case
No.
though.
When people show you who they are, believe them.
And I know people will be like, well, it's okay if she apologized to Simone when she see her. No,
No, it ain't
apologize
okay.
to her the way you did it in front of everybody.
On
I mean, it was
national
in C-Mac
TV.
11,000. I don't know if it was sold out 8 to 11,000 in there. Hey,
Was
in
on
front of everybody.
ESPN.
It was on ESPN too, at least.
Whew.
And now here now me and you, coach, me and you sitting down after the game talking. Do you think I didn't get the alert on my phone that says Kim Mulkey smacks the notebook out
Oh
the
man, you
assistant?
know how many
You don't think
YouTube?
you don't see it, you ain't got to go to YouTube. It's on ESPN's main NCAA page.
Right.
It is news. Now we sitting down and we gonna talk about the next game. No, we gonna talk about this first. You know what I'm saying? Kim is in there like, well, coming up next, nah. Coming up next is me and you talking about what was your problem in the third quarter when you slapped that notebook out of my hand. What it got into you? Cause see, if it happened again, we gonna deal with it right then. Nah, not no my statue outside, nigga. I tell you what. Yeah, no,
Right.
no, sir. Apology better be just as loud as the disrespect. So if it's any LSU fans in the chat, tell me how y'all feel about that. The LSU fans that's in the chat. Let me
That's
know how y'all
okay.
feel about that. Is that okay? That's how y'all get down. That's how y'all treat y'all assistant coaches. Let me
That's
know.
acceptable as a head coach.
Let me know. I'm so
She don't need
interested.
Moki don't need to apologize because she meant it. So some money won't be there next season.
And it was one of them. You was way over there throwing a tantrum. You were way over there throwing a tantrum. It wasn't no reason for you to get all the way over here by me and my
Right.
book with your tantrum, except that you wanted to not. You been wanting to knock the book out my hand. That's how I felt about it. But I could be reading too much into it.
No, she's strategic. Don't she wasn't that hysterical. She is strategic trailer park diva.
Man, I don't understand.
I I don't like when they put it puts a black woman, professional black woman, in a bad position like that.
She can't react. If she reacts, she's the angry black woman.
Yeah.
Look at her. Look at her. This is why we don't need DEI now. Let's see. That'd be the type of shit they be talking about. That was the heat of the moment. It was the heat. That was in the heat of the moment. It was okay because it was in the heat of the
Lawrence
moment.
Jacobs,
So,
that's lame.
Lawrence, tell me how
That's
many times in
lame.
the heat of the moment. Tell me how many times in the heat of the moment at your job, your boss just hauled off and smacked something out your hand, and it was okay because it was in the heat of the moment. Let me know. I'll wait. There ain't no job that it's in the heat of the moment and it's okay for you to do that.
And we're not making excuses for privilege tendencies. We don't. The goalpost moving. Goalpost moving. Bloop doo doo. Tecmo Bowl moving. And Bobby Knight was Cracker. Cracker Firecracker Trailer Park too. He ain't hide his
The
colors either.
goalpost moving. Mulkey gives Bobby Knight vibes. Okay. You own your business. Okay. How many times a day do you just in the heat of the moment smack something out your employee hand? Because it was just in the heat of the moment. How often is that okay? You can make it that you own your own business or whatever, but you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you trying to make it
Right.
okay, and it ain't okay for that to take
Yeah.
place at nobody's job.
You
I don't
said,
care what you do.
don't cover for her. Her slip show. She showed her slip. Not buying it, LJ.
You
Lawrence
break
Jacob.
you break your clipboard in the heat of the moment, not slap
Yeah.
nothing out somebody else's hand. You hear what I'm
Right.
saying? You see what I'm saying, Brittany? Moki gets away with a lot because she's NCAA officials, darling. Okay, right. Don't play dumb. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about.
Right.
We can play semantics, but you know what I'm talking about. It ain't never okay.
That was because really what you did is that's inhumane to me. Degrading to do that to a person like that. You degrading somebody or trying to belittle them, and there's no reason for that. Even if you disagree from them, it's not acceptable. It's unprofessional. Because if you would have hit her by mistake and that woman
And the thing
elbow
is,
throat
I didn't
slammed
do
you,
nothing. I didn't call the tech. I didn't call the tech on you. They did. They called the tech on the flopping, not me.
right?
Slap the clipboard out the ref hand. Slap his whistle. Well, I ain't did nothing to you. No, not right. When was the last time one of your customers or clients slapped somebody your hands for any reason? You know, it's in the heat of the moment. Just slapping. Man, she been yelling at her assistant coaches though, even in SE games. So she's used to it. Imagine what happens at closed doors. Exactly, Bree Wayne. If you will slap this out my hand out here in front of all these people, how do you act behind closed doors?
Cack, 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 cack. Ah.
You're right about Moki. I had to go back to the tape and watch it to see if I was looking right. Yeah, it was crazy. But see, it wouldn't even be no. See, coach, you so nice. What you say? Cacao?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Cac. Blowing the spot up. They can't say nothing about the scuffle last year with Camilla, and most definitely not Kim Moki acting a donkey on the sideline. You tell me she don't be throwing stuff in the locker room. Damn. Moki doesn't get disciplined for her on-court behavior. She's the only coach I see that acts so outrageous consistently on the sideline. When
I
y'all say
don't care. I
is
don't care how long you've been coaching. There's some things that's not okay.
is that what we talking about?
Huh?
Is that what we talking about?
What?
How she be walking back and forth, how she walk on the court and all that.
Yeah, that's too much. You like respect the officials, man. You just it's to me it's coaching and privilege. And privilege. Yeah. Entitlement and
Yeah, I don't
privilege.
know.
Dan Hurley is an alcoholic. He's a narcissist. He's got other issues. That's why.
Is he?
And the
I
show
have no
and the
idea.
chauvinist.
I have no idea. Moki is the female version of Dan Hurley. Need to find her ass. Yeah, listen. Everybody got time to be playing around
Yeah,
with
because
somebody.
Dan,
Seriously.
Dan Hurley got in the scuffles with fans. That's stupid. And nothing happened. Nothing was said about it on the men's side. So I was infuriated with that. That's why I don't deal with men's basketball so much.
Yeah, you said you was infuriated. You should have. Oh man.
Yeah, because back in the day, John Chaney tried to choke
What?
Calipari
No,
out.
Moki stay on the brown drinking the red cup. What? You saying she a swagger? I have no idea. Don't throw an
So
ADR.
she's the Lady Bobby Knight.
Post game
That
meal
wasn't even
or
okay
hands
then.
are
Did
going
you
to be thrown.
understand that? How Bobby Knight was, that was not okay. That's not how you treat people. That's not how you coach human beings. I don't care what people said the success he got. It was a very discriminatory way that Bobby Knight coach buys and from whatever he came from. So no, I never agreed with that. So you could say that, and then we are to okay that type of treatment of people because then there was no NIL, and then if you couldn't transfer because there's more stricter rules, so it was abusive, really abusive situation because you didn't have much room and freedom to transfer like you did. So don't open up that for me. Don't get me excited on that. But that's not okay. That's not okay.
It definitely was something that they had to grow past. It definitely was something that they had to grow past. I will agree. Because I mean, and I guess it wasn't that it was okay as much as it was acceptable. It was acceptable for a time, I guess is the word. It was allowed.
Well, it was some inferiority. In fear, you didn't have much rule. The rules is different, and you go back. It was, you was still. You got to remember, '80s. It was still just integrating black athletes into PWIs. That's what people got to remember. It was just really starting because from the '70s and early '80s, most of the top black athletes were at HBCUs. Let's really talk
Yeah,
about it.
I mean, I hear you, but I also know that Isaiah said his mama sat down with Bobby, and his mama said, "Man, you going?" And they was like, "What?" And they was like, "Yeah, you going, buddy."
Right. No, I get that. For the situation to get out of where you at, that was probably the best offer he had, right?
Oh, I don't. I have no idea what
Or
coach, what
whatever, right?
schools was looking, what schools was looking for him.
Right. So, but the treatment and just think of the emotional distress that you had to go through in that time,
I
right?
mean, you ain't gotta tell me. I'm sure it was pure hell.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I'm
So,
looking at some of these mothers was like, yeah, that's where you going, and it's
right.
like, oh wow, okay, well, there's that.
So, and some of these, I don't want to call every say well, every white coach is like that, but some of these white coaches were really abusive and didn't support and didn't put things in play. And I'm not saying Mulkey is that, but I'm just saying she comes from that era of coaching before the NIL. She's been around a long time. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
that's what I'm pointing to. Yeah, so my man threw a chair during the game across the court.
And it was acceptable. They didn't throw him out, did they?
Now he got thrown out.
I mean, of coaching. I know he got thrown out of the game, but it was like, Bobby went back to work the next day. Did he get
Yeah,
suspended?
he went back to work.
It was like, oh, the heat of the moment. I mean, but that was also a time when, they were allowed to, you did 2 days and work kids till they was throwing up and all kind of stuff. 90% of those black players who come from just rough environments like myself won't allow no physical abuse to them like that. That game though, the game was crazy. The game was crazy. Night 2 had choked this player in practice. He sure did. I remember hearing about that too. Not the whiskey on her desk. What?
Kentucky gentleman whiskey, right? Fireball. She got the fireball shots.
If it wasn't no video night, would have stayed in Indiana. Damn. You think he still? You think they was still gonna allow him to stay if it hadn't been on video?
Hey, he had privilege.
I think it was the end of that era in basketball. People wasn't allowing that no more. You couldn't understand what you was watching in both games at all. LSU in Texas.
It was an octagon game. They was in the octagon squaring off. It was slap boxing.
Said Coach Knight had picks though. Yeah, I mean they came in there to play a rough game. Neither one of those teams play great defense. Texas, uh, Missouri played them tough, for a while, and then So I think what it is for me is I kind of expected this from these teams. Uh, yeah, Robert G. Lewis, you missed a good one for sure. You missed a good one for sure. What's up, Russell? Only bring the facts to the chat. Um, the Texas game. Did you get a chance? Did you get a chance to watch the whole Texas game, Coach?
I did not. I caught it. I came in the end of third, and the rest of the fourth with y'all. That's when I came
Yeah,
in.
Missouri, I think they started out pretty good, but couldn't hang. Couldn't hang. I think they ended up losing by 9. They just don't. They didn't have enough. Taylor Jones, like I said, I don't know. She's playing now. Um, did not have a good game against us at all. But again, I mean, I didn't like. I don't think Texas or Oklahoma is really SEC tough. Oklahoma is like, we may not be SEC tough, but at least we're gonna punch back. They are like, for sure. We not going out like that. We
Oh
gonna
no,
punch back.
they
But
was Street Fighter
you know,
special edition. You know what I mean?
but in the game like Missouri was in against Texas. Yeah, but Mizzou at home, Texas supposed to. They supposed to run them out the gym, but here's the thing.
Texas not built like that.
Yeah, right. And Missouri is a tougher team than people are giving them credit for. They're not going to win a whole lot of games. They just got their first conference win. But if they get, you can't have 5 starters on the floor, a player out there for 28 minutes and not give you any points. No
Right.
points. You got to give me something. You got to give me 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, something. And then you had somebody else out there, Angelique. I ain't even gonna try to say her last name because I messed up. 18 minutes, and she only had 4 points. Like, you got to be able to give me something, especially if you can only get 6 points off your bench. If you only got 6 points coming off your bench, you got to be getting double digits or at least 9 points out of every one of your starters to be in contention in the game. Oklahoma gonna be brawlers before it's all said and done. Well, they better figure it out.
Well, they here's the thing. They have to choose that to try to break up the rhythm of the teams that are more talented and athletic than them. So it's probably
We beat them. We beat them. Missouri
no, that
ain't up.
wasn't a beat. That wasn't a beat. That was whooping.
We did. That's us. Missouri could stand no chance doing nothing like that. Did you hear what I just said? They had 2 starters, between 2 starters that was on the floor for 46 minutes. They got 4 points between them. 28 and 18.
So
they got 4 points. They not us. They not us.
No. So Oklahoma woke up choosing violence for this game.
All they could do was try to. I mean, but they didn't. I don't even know if they started it though. Smith pushed her, and she got and she pushed her because she didn't like that girl had to steal the hell out of her. She got mad about how well she sealed her. They was battling down low.
Right.
After 7 heat of the moment in the background, I ain't got time for you. Only dogs will come out of SEC tournament unscathed. You better believe it. Not 4 points and 16,000 calories burned. Just a whole lot. 4 points and a whole lot of cardio.
Speaking 16 points, Audie Crooks played tonight.
LSU won't make it past the Sweet 16. Remember, they can't pick their schedule like the regular season. Having legs is important. You'd only give them to the Sweet 16. Okay. Audie, did they get the win though, Coach? Because they was battling last I looked. Did they pull off the win?
Let's go to the no. Lost by 8.
Damn. Well, there's that. I don't know, Coach.
They lost by 8.
I don't know. You right. You were right. Coach Money better than me. Mikaylah Blakes I mean, stellar performance. I think she sealed the. I think she sealed her. She set a new freshman single game scoring record, right, with 53 points. I think she broke Juju's record from last year, and I think she sealed the deal on the SEC Freshman of the Year for sure.
Blakes?
Yeah, Mikaylah Blakes.
Yeah, no, with 53, you can't touch. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna stick out.
I got LSU at number 2 in the SEC too, but that number 2 is closer to number 3 than it is number 1. Like number 1 is up here, then it's like 1, and then it's like 2 and 3, like that. It ain't 1, 2, 3 like that. It's like 1 and then 2 and 3. 2 is closer to 3 than it is to 1. I know that don't make sense, but you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Nah,
You
I see
know,
what you're saying.
especially if they face a Tennessee team who runs. She's a freshman. Mikaylah Blakes, absolutely. Iowa State lost in overtime. You're gonna be fine. Yeah, yeah, you right where I thought y'all would be. I think Blakes will win both SEC and you think she gonna get that national freshman of the year over Strong with the 53 points? Is the 53
Nah,
the reason?
nah.
Nah. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, you with me? Okay, it do make sense. I'm with you on that. Okay, this why we a fan. No, they are solid too. They 2. It ain't a shaky 2. They 2. That 2 is just closer to 3 than it is to 1.
Also, checking on these scores here, I had Alabama 56, and Kentucky Hokies. Kentucky Hokies 65. Barker 22 and 7, three rebounds shy of a double double. Green had 14, and that was it for the Tide. Hassett for the Kentucky Hokies. Hassett with 11. Strack with a double double, 14 and 14, and Lawrence 10 and Amore had 16. Just wanted to give you the update. Let's check in on these games that we had going.
Now that was Strack with 14 and 14.
Strack
right?
had double club
Yeah,
tonight.
14 and 14. Yeah, okay.
Let's check in with. Do you have the update? Cal goes down against North Carolina, 65-52. University of North Carolina Tar Heels are victorious on that end. Usby had 11 and 7. Kelly, not Deja Kelly, a different Kelly. She's a guard. 16. Grant had 10. Let's go to Cal. Onyaya had 14. Crimley had 20. And that was it for your double-digit scorers in that game. I think we have one more late game tonight, right? USC and Minnesota. I gotta say Auntie the right way so I can get my allowance for the week. I get paid by allowance until we upgrade our payroll. Here we go.
Exactly.
Minnesota Gophers 69, USC 82. For Minnesota, Higher had 17 and was 3 rebounds shy of a double. Hart is the pretty much a 4 and a 5 for Minnesota, had 18 points. Battle was a guard for Minnesota, had 14, and that was your double-digit crew. Let's go to USC. Irrifin, double club, 23 and 11. Watkins, double club, 20 and 11. Howell, 12. You had 3 people in double digits, so that's your 75 to 80% scoring came from 3 people today on your USC, and they walk away victorious, and they're holding at number 4 spot in that top 25. Back.
Right. So I see y'all talking about Mikaylah Blakes and the freshman of the year and the national freshman of the year. So I think even though it's the big least, Sarah Strong is gonna be looked at as the leader of a team that's gonna win the Big East and probably have an overall number 1 seed to the tournament. and then Mikaylah Blakes is they're probably gonna get to the tournament. But when you look at the records, they're gonna say you scored a whole lot, but you didn't win.
Right. I think it's gonna be the prestige of the program, and just I think it's gonna be fair, not fair, unfair, and it's kind of like the fix is in.
I mean, yeah, I mean, listen, that's nasty work. Yeah, 53, 33, 24, 23, and
Yeah.
12. That's nasty. She
So
balling. But they gonna look at it and be like, you 5-3 in the SEC. Do y'all see Vandy playing us in the championship of the SEC tournament?
right, UConn is ESPN's darling. UConn is in Connecticut, right?
Yeah, because it's UConn, and we all know how ESPN feels about them.
Yeah.
And I
This
mean,
is
it's the
just,
SEC. I think she will get. I'm for sure. I'm pretty sure.
I
Um,
I agree with you. Let's get out of
unless
status
unless
quo.
unless Joyce goes on some type of crazy heater over the next 9 games, like that SEC freshman of the year belongs to Mikaylah Blake. So I don't know.
We'll
Could
see.
you know Joyce probably would have to have like a 55-20 game or something. You know what I mean? Like it would have to be something crazy. Um, to even break into that conversation. Like I don't even think they have Joyce in the conversation, even though she's one of our. I think she's still leading us in scoring. I don't even think that they have her in the conversation though.
Why you don't got that baby in the conversation?
They just haters. You know what I mean? Like they don't have her in the
Oh my
conversation.
goodness! No, it's been a fun
Yeah.
night. We did have some laughs, dragging. You got the glow going on the court here with
You know
some
what I mean?
MMA mixed martial basketball, brought to you by Sooners and Tigers. Felt like the Karate Kid, didn't it? Daniel
Oh
son.
man, it was.
I can't do it, Mr. Miyagi. I can't do it. It
Oh man,
hurts.
it was.
Wait, look. Ready, Auntie?
What you got? Oh man, you know what I mean? It fix anything. Snap Daniel, got Daniel back together. You got to take the deep breath with it. You know what I'm saying? It was all the stuff you did before that.
Let's go complex. You ready? You killed my man. You killed my teammate. You found my teammate.
You are so crazy.
You found
She
my
got
teammate.
SEC freshman of the year in the bag for sure. The best freshman on the best team goes for the national freshman of the
Flipping
year.
foul on
So
my
why the
teammate.
same combo can't be had for SEC freshman of the year? Oh, no, they ain't. Oh yeah, that's it.
You found my teammate.
Oh yeah, I got to see this game. Kiera only went 1 for 10.
Yeah, she was not in the picture.
It's
No
not.
show.
It's slowly not her team anymore. Slowly
No
looking like
show,
it's
no
not her team.
call. You heard me? No
Mm,
show, no call.
that's crazy. What you got
We
before
get
you
it.
ready to get out of here, Coach? I know we back in a couple hours.
We
Well, not a
back in a
couple hours,
couple of
but a few.
hours.
But what you got before you get ready to get out of here?
First of all, I want to say rest in peace to my cousin Anthony. We put him to rest. We celebrated his life on this afternoon in Country Town in Chase City, Virginia. You don't like to see family from out of state like that, but it's also good to see family. But
Oh, man.
just want to
Sorry
see
to hear that.
rest and
Sorry to hear
peace
that.
to cousin Anthony. I'm glad I was able to be there with family to celebrate the life and how he touched our lives while he was here with us. Everybody, so with that being said, hey, let's change this world one random kind act at a time. Okay? I want you to be great in your preparation, become excellent in your performance, get in your bag, expand your bag, make every moment of your life count because you deserve it and you're the best.
Absolutely. And before we get out of here, Darnell, yes, we want Big O. Big O, listen, I'm so glad people are starting to see who Olivia Edwards is because I've been screaming Big O, not the little one,
Thank you,
since
Emily.
overtime select. So Big O, Olivia Edwards O_amazing. O_amazing. Check her out. Giselle, Gigi Banks, Stella Lockhart. Y'all know them my three.
Everybody,
Coach,
thank you
appreciate
for
you,
the
man, taking the
condolences,
time
everybody.
and
Thank
coming
you,
and
chat.
hanging out with us, man. Condolences to you and the fam, sending positive energy your way. The Edwards sisters.
And we not talking
Listen, we
about
here
Edward
for it.
Scissorhands.
Man, we are not. But y'all know what it is. We back in a few hours. Until next time, y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. We out.